Your Excellency, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
is the General Hospital of Beersheba, Israel. It provides services as the central hospital of the region and provides medical services to approximately 1 million residents of the south from Kiryat Gat and Ashkelon to Eilat. Iran denied targeting the hospital, saying instead it had targeted an IDF headquarters in the area.
kindly permit me to stand on the established protocol.
The Israeli military
By the
also
Director of
struck a
Programs,
nuclear
welcome you
reactor
all,
in Iran
and to
after
present
issuing
a project
evacuation
overview
notices.
of the collector
Video
road
posted online
CN2,
shows smoke
that is
rising
the Zachary
from
Carey
a
Street,
building in
from
the
Arteria
hospital.
Road
It also
N11,
shows
which is
extensive
the
damage at
Amadou
the
Bello
top
Way,
of the building, but
in
relatively
Mabushi
little
District,
damage
to
to the
Katampe
side,
District,
which would
and
suggest
other
a direct
roads.
hit rather than the effect
Your
of an
Excellency, in
adjacent
continuation
blast.
of its
In the
mandate,
meantime, Israel says the
provide Collector Road CN2 from Arteria Road N11 in Mabushi District to Katampe District and other roads to Messrs. CGC Nigeria Limited in September 2024. The project was flagged off in October and work commenced immediately. Your Excellency, Katampe and Mabushi districts are part of the districts in Phase 2 of the Federal Capital City. Though the districts had experienced development over the years, the engineering infrastructure were yet to be provided. The contract for the road and infrastructure to Collector Road CN2 and Mabushi District to Katampe District and other roads was therefore awarded to provide the infrastructure and open up the districts for further development. Other roads in the district will also be developed. The scope of works for this project includes construction of the collector on CN2, which connects Mabushi and Katampe districts, as well as other local roads of various categories and some other minor roads in Katampe district. The Excellency Collector on CN2 is a dual carriageway of 2 lanes each, while the other roads are single carriageways within the area. All the roads are constructed along with other engineering infrastructure like underground surface water drainage, box and pipe culverts of various sizes, wastewater drainage system, water supply pipe networks, telecommunication ducts, as well as street lighting and other road furnishing. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the works have been completed and ready to be put to use. We thank Mr. President and the Honorable Minister of FCT for the opportunity to be part of this project. Thank you, sir.
Now you be my friend, oh. Now you be my friend. Leadership will not be cha-cha-cha. We give my friend, oh. Now you be my friend. Leadership will not be a lying business.
Thank you very much, the band that has kept us very happy today. We're very pleased to hear the words of the FCDA in the technical overview, talking about how this road is open for further development. Your Excellency, representative of Mr. President, in deploying contractors for projects in the FCT Minister, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, behaves pretty much like a medical doctor. He checks the weight of the contractor. What equipment do they have? What tools of the trade do they possess? He checks their temperature. What is their capacity? He checks their history. What are their antecedents? What work have they done before? And how well did they do that work? He then checks their well-being. How do they cope in complex situations? Then he checks their financial viability, management, and then looks into their eyes and commits them while ensuring that he keeps his own side of the bargain. The contractor, Your Excellency, representative of Mr. President, for this project has been tried and tested by the FCT and the entire team of the FCT. Please welcome the Managing Director of CGC, Mr. Zhong Jin, to deliver the contractor's address.
Your Excellency, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Honorable Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of State, FCT, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's a great honor for me to represent the CGC Nigeria Limited today as we commission the collector road CN2 from Artillery Road N11 in Mabushi District to the Judges' Quarter in Cantabay District and the other roads. Today marks not just the celebration of progress, but also evidence of what we can achieve through partnership, shared purpose and vision. With over 4 decades of global experience, our company, CGC Nigeria Limited, is proud to have served as the contractor for this landmark project. We brought to bear our full commitment, technical expertise, and high-quality standards to deliver this project a full 4 months ahead of schedule. Achieve results that not only meet but exceed expectation and fully aligns with the Honorable Minister's vision for efficient, high-impact urban infrastructure development. This project goes beyond infrastructure. It's a driver of progress. During construction, it creates over 600 direct and indirect jobs, significantly boosting social and economic growth. We also took full advantage of Nigeria's abundant sunlight by using solar-powered street lights in this project. This continuous and reliable lighting enhances safety and convenience for residents, while effectively reducing energy consumption, making a key element in advancing green infrastructure and sustainable urban development. This service is a reflection of government's vision for world-class infrastructure in Abuja. On behalf of CGC Nigeria Limited, I extend our deepest gratitude to the Honorable Minister of the FCT for your visionary leadership and trust to drive this project to success. I also sincerely thank all the government representatives, local communities, stakeholders, members of press, and of employees here today for your support and contribution in turning this vision to reality. With this milestone, we are excited about the journey and remain committed to supporting the transformation of Nigeria into a model for infrastructure excellence across Africa. Once again, thank you all for being here. Let us move forward together with renewed energy and determination. Thank you.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Thank you very much. They brought their expertise. They have a full commitment and delivering at full premium. Let us move forward together for sustainable urban development. We thank CGC. As we all know, the Honorable Minister of the FCT ensures that you are fully committed. There's no excuse, and he says whether it is raining, whether it is dry, once you are mobilized, you have to do the job. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we present gifts at the birth of a child. That is expected. We give a newly wedded couple gifts. That is in our culture. We dance when we are happy and mourn with the bereaved. I recently lost a very dear sister, and I know there is love in the outpouring of Nigerians, be it in solidarity at birth, at birthdays, and the passing of a loved one. In between our journeys, there are always moments of joy and moments of gratitude. To those who do not take us for granted, and those who went out of their way for us, and those who supported us to make life better for us, And for those who even thought about us, we know that His Excellency, Mr. President, thinks about us. Has sent a man of great savoir-faire, a man of infinite charm, to join us today in the person of His Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, to represent him. I didn't hear that clapping. Gratitude sits pretty well on the axis of kindness, generosity, and the beauty of family. We huddle together in times of pain and in times of joy. There is no nation like Nigeria anywhere in the world. To put in perspective the beauty of thankfulness, help me welcome a well-known and respected mobilizer and technocrat, head of service of the FCT, Honorable Grace Adailo, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please encourage her as she makes the long walk to the podium. Thank you very much.
Tamuno, Tamuno, Tamuno. You've done so much I cannot tell you, Tamuno. Tamuno, Tamuno, Tamuno. You've done so much I cannot tell you, Tamuno.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is heavily and ably represented by the Deputy Speaker. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is heavily and ably represented by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister CN2, CN, the National Chairman of Progressive Party, APC, Alhaji Abdullahi Ganduje, members of the National Assembly here present, the contractor, all the special guests of honor here present. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. On behalf of the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister CN2, the performing minister, and the entire management and the staff of FCT, it is with heartfelt joy and immense appreciation that I stand before you today to deliver a vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. The commissioning of the newly constructed collector roads CN2, known as Zachary A. Carey Street, linking Ahmadu Bello Way in Mabushi to George's Quarters in Katampe, along with several other strategic roads. This project is yet another giant stride in the ongoing transformation of our capital city under the Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President. Your Excellency, sir, your commitment to infrastructure development is once again demonstrated through this vital intervention that enhances urban mobility, access to residential areas, and support for judicial officers in Katampe. Our deepest gratitude goes to you, Mr. President, for your unwavering support for the infrastructure upliftment of FCT. Your developmental focus continues to inspire hope, action, and excellence across the board. To the Honorable Minister of FCT, Mr. Project himself, Chief Barrister CN, thank you for your leadership and doggedness in pushing beyond boundaries and delivering quality projects with visible and practical impact. Your efforts are greatly appreciated and acknowledged. I also wish to commend all the contractors who has contributed to the successful execution of this project. Your dedication is the foundation of today's success. Finally, to the residents of communities along this corridor, thank you for your cooperation and patience during the construction process. This road belongs to you. Let us preserve it and make it the most of it, the most use of it, for the benefit of generations that are yet to come. On behalf of the FCT administration, I say thank you to everyone present here today in honor of this event. May the Almighty God continue to bless our leaders, our nation, and all the team that are working tirelessly to build a greater Nigeria. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Alaji.
Your Excellencies, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned much earlier, we have former governors seated with us today. We have serving and former members of the National Assembly, to include the former Deputy Speaker, His Excellency, Right Honorable Chibudun Nwuche. Former senators are also here with us today. We have in our midst today Right Honorable Mukhtar Betara, Chairman House Committee on FCT, who has also joined us for today's event. Your Excellencies, esteemed guests, only recently I was giving a motivational talk to young persons who wanted to know how you can keep going even in the face of adversity. I invited them to look at the life of a man who keeps trudging in spite of rocks and bricks being thrown at him. Look, I said to them, we may dress pretty and look sharp, but we all do have our challenges in the different areas of our lives, for that is life, and no one is immune to naysayers. It is part of life. They are always there, naysayers, in your workplace, amongst your colleagues, even in our families. They are there. Those who say, why should it be you, not them? Those who would not pay workers their due wages, as the good books tell us to do. Those who do not think of others but themselves. We grow, we become, we age, but the nation called Nigeria remains. We must continue to do our bit in our space to develop the nation we call our own. The nation that gave us water, that gave us birth, on which we step on, that gave us opportunities. For those men and women who truly believe in nationhood and service, we say salute to them. And one such man who never says die, but says, what more can we do for Abuja citizens and the community? In the name of His Excellency, Mr. President, is the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike. Please help me welcome him to the podium.
Wike is my friend, oh. Wike is my friend. Leadership will not be cha-cha-cha. Wike is my friend, oh. Wike is my friend. Leadership will not be online business. Yet never. Wike is my friend. Leadership will not be cha-cha-cha.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by my brother, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, the House Leader who was my lecturer, Professor Julius Ehomvere, the single senators that are here, former governors of Abia, Enugu, and Benue State, the former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, the National Vice Chairman of APC South-South, and the National Vice Chairman of PDP South-South. the National Publicity Secretary of the APC, our dear leaders that are here, and the secretaries, members of the House of Representatives that are here, the management and staff of CGC, heads of security agencies, the head of service, our team, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, Mr. President, on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory and residents of FCT, thank you once more for making our time to identify with us again today to be able to commission this very important road. But let me tell now that the musician can sing in Chinese language, his fee will be increased. His fee will be increased now that he can sing in Chinese language.
Agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Yes, so we get don't talk. Chinese people go see ya. Agreement is agreement, yo.
Our dear brothers and sisters, today is the third day that we are commissioning projects handled by CGC. One was the one of the Girishi area, and then they also approached to Wasa. This is the fourth one. And then the Abuja Greater Water Supply. And today we're here in CN1 that links to Katambe and the rest areas. But people are emphasizing there is a road that leads to judges' quarters. It is not only that, it's a road that connects to so many places and not just judges' quarters. You know, when you say that, the press will have something to write that they're only doing road that links to judges' quarters. This road links a lot of areas here. And luckily again, the judges' quarters is also one of the areas that will benefit. So I commend the company for showing that they have the capacity, like the director of programs has said, have the capacity of all it takes to fulfill their promise. We flagged off this project October last year, and this project is supposed to be 1 year, 12 months. But here we are. The project will be completed within 8-9 months. And that is why we have always said, give to those who have the capacity to deliver for the benefit of the people. I'm sure those who have land here now, before now, their land may be going at 200, 300 million, but I don't think anybody will go and attempt to say, look, I want to buy land there. You must think twice, because you know that the value of land here now will be something else. The people here will benefit from it. This is what we talk about development. And I want to thank the company for showing that capacity. I also want to say that tomorrow again, we're commissioning roads in Life Camp, what they call N5. This program would be for 17 days. Mr. President has always given us support, and that is why we're able to achieve what we're achieving. I said sometimes somewhere that for those of you who say that we'll sell your houses for not paying your grand rent, see the value, see the product of paying your grand rent. If you don't pay, nobody will provide this infrastructure, because the only thing the city has is just to collect tax. It's just to collect tax. And I've said before People say Abuja is rich. How are they rich? What Abuja collects from the federation account is 1% of what they give to federal government every month. So assuming the federal government gets 800 billion every month, 1% of 800 billion is 8 billion naira. And that 8 billion naira is not enough to pay salaries. Our salary today is not less than 13 billion because of the minimum wage increase. So, if we only depend on 1% of what the federal government gets every month, it means that we can't even pay salary, not to talk about carrying out infrastructure. And that's why we are very aggressive to say, you cannot be enjoying this free of charge. You have to pay. It has nothing to do with, I belong to party A, I belong to party B, I belong to party C. And I've always said the problem we're having are the big men. The big men are those who will make sure they don't pay taxes. But these big men, before they leave London, they pay their property taxes. Before they leave America, they pay their grant, they know the consequences. But here, they would like to be chased. They would like, oh, let there be noise. And then the next thing they will do, oh, give us time. But in London, they don't say give us time. In America, they don't say give us time. In that place, they will obey, even without saying they have obeyed. But in Nigeria, we will always find one excuse or the other. So, Mr. President, you are here, and luckily, the Deputy Speaker is the one representing you. Mr. Deputy Speaker, see what we are talking. If you know you have land here, and you have not paid, I will publish your name that you have not paid. It has nothing to do that I want to embarrass you. No. We need the money to do the work that we are doing. No poor man can build these houses. No poor man. These houses are being built by rich men. So you have to pay. So that we can carry out the job, we carry out development for the interest of our people. I thank all those, particularly those from River State, who have been giving us support every day to show that, yes, we have not disappointed you. I want to tell you, thank you for all you have done to show that your son have not disappointed you. And let me assure you, we will not disappoint you and will not disappoint Nigerians. On that note, I want to invite Mr. President, ably presented by Mr. Deputy Speaker, to please do us a favor by talking to us and emphasizing that we should pay our taxes so that we can do more roads. Thank you, and God bless you.
I will follow Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu. I will follow Bola Tinubu if you are renewed. I will follow Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu if you are renewed. I will follow Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu. Renew the hope. I will follow Bola Tinubu if you are renewed.
Please, you may kindly have your seats. The chairman of our great party, biggest party in Africa, biggest party, black race, Dr. Lahi Umar Ganduje Silva. the former Deputy Speaker Chisodum Wuche, the leader of the House of Representatives, Deputy Chairman, House of Representative Committee on Constitution Review, Professor Julius Ihomvere, CON, members of the National Assembly, both serving and past, especially the FCT Chairman, Honorable Liu Betara. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister, FCT, the President calls you my friend, but I call you my brother in whom I'm well pleased. Barrister Ezenwo Yesom Wike, CON. Your Excellencies, former governors here present. I've cited my own former governor, Governor Okezie Igbazo. I will use you to reach other former governors who are here with you. The representative of the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, the mandate secretary is here present. The head of service, FCTA, the permanent secretary, FCTA, other high-ranking officials of FCTA here present, chairman of area councils here present, the managing director, CGC, the representatives of security agencies here present, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Before I move into the speech, His Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, let me say thank you to the Minister of FCT. I say so because oftentimes the Parliament is worried when we make our budget, whether the report of the budget performance will be a reflection of what the intention of the parliamentarians was at the time of making that appropriation law. But time and again, last year, you did it. This year, when you did it last year, they said you won't repeat it this year. But this year again, you have given us 17 days to commission projects. We are proud of you. We want to assure you that we are never afraid of approving your proposals when they come before the Parliament, because we know you know how to invest government resources to be able to impact the lives of the people that we govern. It's not only the President that is impressed with your services, the Parliament is impressed with your services. Truly, you have projected in reality, not in theory, the aspirations of renewed hope agenda. Many who thought it was mere theories, daily in this center where all Nigerians gather, the melting point of all the 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have steadily, continuously, diligently proven that the principles guiding the renewed hope agenda, they are not mere theories. You've given life to them, and for that, we are grateful. I bring you greetings from the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who had wanted to be here, save for what he is really busy with at the moment, the Benue crisis. He is not leaving any stone unturned in making sure that all that he saw during his visit, that life is given to all that he asked his team members to carry out for the welfare of the people of Benue State. And he has asked me to step into his shoes only for this particular occasion to present to you what he had wanted to say to you if we had come in person. The letters, the wordings are that of the president. The voice is that of Benjamin Okezie Carlo. It is with great pleasure and it gives me great joy to be here today to commission the new collector road CN2, popularly known as the Zachary A. Kiari Street, which links Amadu Bello Way in Mabushi District to Katampe District by Judges' Quarters and other connecting roads surrounding this road, which you may describe as the adjoining roads. This new road, which significantly reduces traffic time, travel time, and enhances connectivity, reflects our commitment to urban development and improve quality of life for our citizens. Its commissioning today is not just the opening of a road. Every road we build in the federal capital opens communities, supports growth, and enhances prosperity. I commend the Honorable Minister of the FCT and his team for prioritizing infrastructure delivery. I also sincerely appreciate Mrs. CGC Nigeria Limited for executing this project promptly. And the emphasis is on promptly. My administration will continue to invest in critical infrastructure, roads, bridges, housing, transport, education, and health. Because we understand that infrastructure is the foundation of national development. And that infrastructure is not an expenditure, but a good investment for the people. Let me assure you that we are not relenting until every Nigerian in every corner of this country feels the impact of good governance. We are committed, very much committed, to making sure that the ongoing and future infrastructure projects that will further enhance the quality of life for our citizens are achieved, and that's in good time. This is your road. Residents of Mabushi, residents of Katampe, and the surrounding areas, this is your road. Protect it while you use it. Preserve it while you use it. I thank you for your patience and understanding during the construction phase. Sometimes it was uncomfortable to move around. But your cooperation, your patience made this happen. Please use this road well. And like I said, preserve it. We dedicate this road to the youth who ride their bicycles here, the workers who reach their offices faster, and the families who feel safer at night to arrive home quicker than before. We build this road with your needs in mind. And we hope it will significantly improve your daily lives. That is what we promised you when we took over this administration. And those promises, we will ensure that daily they are kept. As I commission this newly constructed Zakari A. Kiari Street and other roads today, I pray that we all continue to move forward, united in purpose, bold in vision, and unshaken in our belief that a greater Nigeria is not only possible, but already under construction. It is now my honor to inaugurate this road to the glory of God and service to humanity. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for your support and cooperation. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May we continue to work together for the betterment of our nation. Thank you. To the glory of God and great service to humanity, especially the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I commission this road. The collector road CN2 Kiari Street from Arteria Road N11, Ahmadu Bello Way in Mabushi District to Judges Quarters in Katampe District and other roads was officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, on Thursday, 19th June, 2025, to the glory of God.
The representative of Mr. President has so commissioned this road on behalf of Mr. President, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, and he makes his way out of this place. This event is officially closed. Thank you very much.
If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you know.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
I don't care.
I mean, looking at what he said, because there are those who argue that, hey, these actions may be hurting businesses and local economies. I mean, how do you respond to this?
Well, in any same policy, any business that is hurting another business is not fit to be a business. Yes, you used to say, your own business should not disturb my own business. Your own business should not disturb my own sense of living. If there are two states in Nigeria that have been so particular about the way people
noise
live,
pollution, environmental pollution,
it's only Lagos State and Abuja. Everybody can say that the man in charge of Ministry of Environment in Lagos State, I have never met him. His name is Wahab. He has been working. That man is one of the best.
That's my favorite person in Lagos.
That one is one of the best commissioners in Lagos State. Because he has been working.
My favorite.
He has been working the talk every time. He has been doing the work every time. And now that the environment one has come in, it's unfortunate that neighboring states to Lagos, they are only neighboring to Lagos State. They are not copying what Lagos is doing.
I mean, Lagos is a center of excellence.
When Lagos is center of excellence, other states beside Lagos, they should do something so that they can move forward.
But for people who say that closing down their businesses maybe,
we are not.
How about maybe bigger fines or maybe other form of fine instead of just closing it down?
Let me tell you something. Do you know that?
I'm just trying to.
Do you know that penalty cannot stop attitude? Penalty cannot stop attitude. If it is the attitude of the people to disturb others, give them, they will say, after all, maybe it's money that we are going to pay. They will pay money. If every other person that is supposed to go to be hanged is asked to pay money, there will be more people committing crime. So there should be.
So this is the best way to go.
Of fine.
Once
the best way to go is that if you must run your business, don't disturb others in their own business. Don't disturb others from sleeping. After all, the Ministry of Environment has enforced laws in Lagos whereby churches have been closed in Lagos. In this year, many churches have been closed and shut down because they are insulting, they are disturbing
now, also,
the environment.
Before giving this hotels lounge permit, do you think the state government should be doing some sort of a noise level inspection, environmental inspection, before they are giving permits to operate?
No. It is after you are being in operation. You cannot. Nobody can determine the way you are going to run your business.
No, just to tell them that once you reach this particular decibel,
that's not this.
They are aware.
They know all those things.
Everybody.
Then why are they flaunting
Everybody disturbing their neighbors know that they are disturbing their neighbors. Everybody with a conscience knows that they are disturbing their neighbors. For me, I support. In fact, if I were to even advise government, I would say shut down any noisy place for at least 6 months. Now, if it's a business you are running and you lose revenue for 6 months, by the time they allow you to open it, you will have learned. When you count your losses, and then you see what you have lost in terms of revenue. Then, if you are very sensible, if you are a sane person, you will now know that, don't let me do it again. I shouldn't do it again. So you've learned your lesson. In fact, they should do it 6 months. Some places should be shut for 1 year. Some places should be shut for 1 year.